thought I would jump on again and give another update with Breakgate. Hopefully compared to my other videos I don't look quite so horrendously wiped out on different medications and pain and what have you. It's now been 5 weeks today since I actually did the breaks, 3 weeks this Tuesday since my operations, and I have to say they are coming on really nicely. I'm now out of the splints after the operation. I've just got these 2 little bandages on now, which is basically just protecting the scars. I've got 2 incisions on each arm, basically one under the wrist and one that goes quite a way down my arm on both sides. Obviously that's where the plates and screws were put in. So yeah, it was really sore for a good week and a half afterwards, but then that pain started to subside. And I had my follow-up appointment on Thursday just gone at Aintree, and they've said it's healing really well. Didn't need any x-rays because they were really happy with the positioning of the plates. The stitches have dissolved, dressings have come off, and now I have to start the rather gruelling process of physio, which, you know, considering it's not even 3 weeks since I've had my operation, is really good going, because when they're in CAS, you literally can't do anything for the whole 6 weeks, which is why they're so stiff when they come out of the cast. Now yes, mine are incredibly stiff, but I can start my exercises a lot earlier than if they were in 2 casts, so that's really quite good. So I have a consultation physio appointment on the 21st of September, so that'll be like a FaceTime thing, and then it'll probably be some face-to-faces just to make sure it's progressing well. But I've got a series of exercises to do at home. Not going to lie, they're not very nice, but physio isn't, is it? You know, it's not there to be pleasant, it's there to get the full range of motion back in your wrist. So yeah, the worst one is trying to rotate them so the palms facing upwards. Oh my god. You can just literally feel this horrendous stiffness here, and it feels like your wrist is going to split open. So a lot of it's mental, because obviously the body's protection mechanism kicks in and doesn't want you doing any of these things, because it feels like it's going to bust open, or the plates are going to move, or you're going to set it back or do something horrific to it. Obviously you're not, because the doctors wouldn't have cleared you to do physio if that was the case. But it's really hard to get that in your head. I remember 5 years ago when I tore a muscle in my calf. I literally couldn't put my foot down properly for 3 months. I remember having physio then, and I remember saying to her, I'm just never ever going to be able to walk again properly because I can't get my foot down. And I remember the stuff she used to give me was just awful. So that's what I tell myself now. And of course, having it in both wrists is really awful, because if even in one's bad enough, but to have it in 2 is grim. But I have come on in leaps and bounds from even a week ago. So the nice thing is, once this Tuesday comes, I'm over the hump day, if you like. In another 3 weeks' time, I can start to maybe lift heavier stuff like a kettle. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But all I've been able to lift is no heavier than a small plate or a mug. But hopefully in another 3 weeks the bone will have remodelled and strengthened up even more, in which case then you can start to lift heavier things, open doors, because that's a nightmare. I have to use my elbow, and just literally start strengthening the grip up again, because obviously at the moment I've hardly got any grip in them. So the grip has to strengthen up. Still haven't got full range of finger motion in my right hand, but it is a lot better. Left one, yeah, is virtually out now. I can literally straighten those now. There's just a horrible pulling sensation here when I do it. It's just really just about getting used to the sensations, because obviously when you have an operation, it isn't just the bones, it's the nerves, the tendons, all the little ligaments and everything. You can have some numbness in your fingers, which I've had. It's your brain adjusting to what's happened and getting used to all the different sensations, of course, that weren't there before. But hopefully I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm on track, and I'm still aiming to get back to my weightlifting by November, December time. Can't see it being any earlier than that. I have to be cleared for weightlifting, obviously, and even then I'll be lifting little baby weights, which is going to be odd, but do you know what, just to pick up a weight again will be fantastic, because there could have been a distinct possibility that I might never have done it again. So I'm just really pleased that nobody said that to me. Not one consultant or physio or anything has said to me, it's unlikely you'll be able to do what you were doing before. They seem to think with the right physio and me putting the work in as well, then, you know, I should be able to go back to it. So I could cross my fingers a little bit. Not much, but yeah, I'm just keeping everything crossed. But recovery is going well, thankfully. Just got to keep chipping away now at the physio, but obviously I'll keep you posted, and it's going to be quite interesting when I go back to my weightlifting journey again. Body will look like a giant marshmallow, I'm quite sure. I've already lost a lot of muscle tone. It's scary in 5 weeks how much muscle tone you lose and how much your fitness goes down, but I haven't really been able to do anything, to be honest, because it's been so painful and I've been on medication, so I've not even been able to do lower body stuff. But hopefully by the end of the 3 weeks I can start doing some mobility, abs, body weight leg exercises, you know, just to start getting the movement patterns going again, which is going to put me in a good place when I start lifting again. So yeah, quite positive for now. And I can actually feed myself little bits now as well and do a few things. So, you know, it's I'm in a better place than I was on the last video. But yeah, I'll keep you posted.